Welcome to another 5-Day with Jay. My contacts are dry. I hate that. Um, it's Sunday. Sunday's a lazy day. I had big plans for doing other things today, and those plans didn't happen. Uh, I did take care of some things that I wasn't intending to, but that's how Sundays go. The missus and I chose to just relax, kick it, have a good time, watching TV. I wanted to play some online poker. Now, in the United States, obviously poker is not legal for cash, but there are lots of play money sites. And I hadn't played in a while. I've been itching to play some poker. So I hopped on to Poker Stars. And I have, I think, 50 some odd million play money, which sounds like a lot until you start thinking that there are people that play in tournaments where the buy-in is $1 billion. So it's play money. At any rate, I hopped on and I signed on for a $1 million tournament. And there were a few hundred people in there. I'm like, yeah, I'll play this one. And it was I think it was like the Sunday Billion, where there was a $1 billion prize pool. So everyone buys in for $1 million and it's a guaranteed $1 billion prize pool. Okay, why not? I'll hop in and play. And while I was playing, I got caught up on John Mierau's Serving Worlds podcast / YouTube. I'll link below to John Mierau. Always enjoyed his stuff. He was one of the first people I believe I started following on Patreon, and then I dropped off for financial reasons, and he started posting out on YouTube. Hey, I'll throw a like, throw a subscribe, leave them through. Whoever wants to listen to some good sci-fi, go check out John. He's got a good dynamic voice, does great readings, well edited, beautiful stuff. And I'm playing this tournament, and I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm watching how I'm playing, but at the same time, I'm focused on what I'm listening to. Once I get down to John Mierau's, I realized, I've been listening to about an hour and a half of audio. Kind of cool. Still playing the tournament. I'm like, hey, it was a decent structure. For online, a turbo, you usually get 5-minute blinds. For a hyper turbo, you get 3-minute blinds. For a regular tournament, you usually get 10-minute blinds. Now, when you could play cash games, you could actually get into tournaments where $50, $100 buy-in, and you get a nice 30-minute blind structure. It's like playing a real tournament, except it's all online. A lot of people are like, online, anything can happen. Well, yeah, it's, there's always that risk, which is why I never gambled much when I did play online. I never put huge amounts of money in there. Anyway, once I got done with John Mierau's audios, I realized I had the entire How to Succeed in Evil from Patrick Mclean to listen to. The Crazy Psycho Murder Tree, which is the latest How to Succeed in Evil, and I guess it's called a prequel, because it's where we begin to meet Edwin, and we meet Topper. We find out how Topper got his nickname, and we meet a crazy psycho murder tree. If you've never listened to anything by Patrick Mclean, do yourself a favor and listen to anything by Patrick E. Mclean. I'm not kidding about this. He is crazy intelligent. He does all the voices. It's subtle, but he does the voices. And he has a deadpan delivery that I'm taking a drink of water while I'm playing this tournament. By this time I was 3 or 4 hours into the tournament while I was listening to Patrick's stuff. And I'm taking a drink of water, and one part just came up, and next thing I know, I'm cleaning water off of myself because I was laughing so hard it's shooting up my nose. Really good stuff. Patrick is always highly intelligent works that guide you to where he's going. And I thought I saw where he was going, and I'm like, he's not. And sure enough, he went there. And I even posted a comment on his blog today, and he responded going, if it makes you feel any better, I also cracked myself up while doing that reading, and I wholeheartedly believe it. I don't doubt that one little bit. He is very clever with his writing, and honestly, I'm going to link to his below as well. Go check them both out. Both well worth listening to. I ran out of things to listen to, so I watched a couple YouTube videos while I continued to play this tournament, not realizing, hey, wait, we're down 2 tables. I'm in the top 18. Oh my gosh, it's the final table. Um, made the final table out of almost 1,000 people. 9 people left, and I'm like, how'd this happen? The blind structure was, like, as I said, it was a good structure. When you're doing play money, you get people early that are just throwing their money in the pot. But by the time you get down to about the last 100 or so, you get people that are legitimately playing to play. They're not goofing around and just, oh, I need out of here, whatever. The blind structure was 8-minute blind, so it was an in-between structure. I didn't mind, enjoyed it. Again, I'm a very patient player. I'll wait for my hand. I have no problem folding aces if I know I'm beat. Um, I think some of the craziest hands I did is I had a small pocket pair and I raised, somebody re-raised to me. I shoved all in. They called me with ace king. I ran down their ace king with my pocket eights, I believe it was. Um, but yeah, I made the final table. And as soon as I made the final table, I started getting distracted. I should have, if I had been more focused, I probably would have done better, but I wound up getting seventh. Hey, out of not playing for most of this year and not playing live for a long time, I was proud of my performance. I was happy with how I did. Um, Lots of big things going to happen this week. I'm off from work. Christmas is coming. It's going to be a good week. I plan on getting a lot done. So until tomorrow.